All right, but here we go. First cold start in the garage. This is gonna be stupid loud. You're sitting on my box. What are you doing? Get off of that box. You little fat thing. Yeah. This is a special delivery from Corsa. Very, very excited. Oh, look at this. What have they sent me? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, black tips. Look at those welds. Oh, that's beautiful. Active exhaust. Here we go. I don't know if it's just mufflers or what else is in here. We're gonna find out. Might be more surprises. There we go. Guys, I am so excited you have no idea. Oh man. All right guys, here we go. Rainy Monday, still not going to stop us from modding the car here. So what we have on this car, if you guys remember, we have the headers, catless, double X pipe, and then you have the OEM active mufflers back there. I was actually the first guy in the world, at least on the internet and social media, to actually do this combination with the active exhaust from Ford way back in 2018. I'm not sure if you know that, but yes, it's true. So what we want to do now is upgrade to the full Corsa system. So we have the Corsa catless headers, double X pipe, and then we are going to replace the active exhaust, the OEM active exhaust, with the Corsa. Here we go. But this is going to be the very last cold start with this setup, which has interestingly been named by the subscribers to this channel the Xander combo. It's so very popular to keep the OEM active exhaust and just do headers and a mid pipe, delete, something like that. But here we go, last cold start. All right guys, so in front of us we have the active exhaust for the 2018-2019 Mustang GT. So very different than the 15 to 17 cars, basically very different than the non-active. So there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of pieces. We do have to reuse our factory actuators, I can't speak, from the OEM active exhaust. But that will simplify the kit. I guess that brings the price down. But yeah, very exciting. So I love the way that my car sounds with the headers, mid pipe, and active exhaust from Ford. It sounds great. The one thing I hate the most though is the tips. And I think that you can probably all agree that, you know, this is a $900 option from Ford, thereabout. And the tips that come with this system, as great as it sounds, are absolute hideous garbage. So one of the things that Corsa does is makes some of the best looking tips in the world. We have a lot of condensation, it's very humid out here, but I think this is like a 4-inch tip, something like that. But yes, the quality, craftsmanship, everything, you can look at the welds, everything is perfect. It's Corsa. The name speaks for itself as far as quality. And that's what we want on my Mustang, is something that is very high end. So you guys also probably know at this point that I am a Corsa ambassador. So we are going to have the full system on this car. What we're going to do is install this, show you exactly how to install everything. So we recently did a similar video kind of like this with a full Corsa system on a friend of mine, Jeremy's car. But what we did not do is show the installation of how this all comes together as far as the mufflers go, because he had already had that. So this is going to be exciting. We're going to walk you through everything. Then we're going to do a detailed driving review, because I imagine that the sound is going to change night and day. But all right, we're gonna quit talking. We're gonna get to mod. Here we go.
Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not.
Okay, now that we have our OEM off, we have 10mm bolts here on both sides. So 3 of them, so 6 total. And should just come off pretty easily, I hope. There we go. And all this should just transfer over in just a second to this guy right here, as we see there. So yeah, finally, we're gonna have a full system on this car. I'm very excited. So first problem, nothing against the system. Actually, we had an accident, if you guys remember, a couple of months ago, and we had some debris come underneath the car, and it banged up one of the mufflers here, and you can see there that it's cracked and bent. The other side on the other muffler is not the same way. So we just got to take a little bit of precaution getting this guy out of there. We don't want to make it worse because we have to reuse these. So, yeah, I understand that they don't come with new ones in the Corsa system, so they probably keep the cost down, but, and this is not a common thing, but hopefully we can make this work and we'll have no issues. Yeah, let's just see if we can bend it. See if I can get underneath the metal very carefully. Okay, so we had success, but yeah, it's bent. I'm just gonna mess with it and see if we can fix this. And hopefully, yeah, we'll have no issues. But again, this probably will not be affecting you. This is just a personal problem with my car, but oh well. Okay, so what you need to know now, because the instructions, I guess, can be a little confusing, but so yeah, keep the metal back piece on, and then this is what the spring looks like. So I'm working with the passenger side, so this is how it's gonna work. You wanna make sure that the flaps are open. So we need to make sure that they are open like this. Basically what happens is they fit down, a little bit confusing, but they fit down like this. So right there and there is gonna fit into the little teeth there. Rotate it a little bit like this, it's gonna have some pressure on it. Not overly difficult, but just a little bit confusing to understand if you're reading the instructions, not looking in a video. And anyway, so it'll rotate like that. If it's seated properly, it's gonna work. And then it comes with included bolts right there with blue Loctite. So pretty simple, but don't get this wrong. Don't miss this step. Keep the back piece on there, the metal, and you'll be good to go. Okay, we are done. So I got everything aligned. It's very simple. The only thing is with the, you have these clamps, these style clamps right there, and they have, that's how they adjust right there. But the other tip is like that. So pretty simple, but I think we are perfectly squared up in there. Let's check out this side. And yes, so that's how everything looks. Much better looking. Of course, my opinion honestly has like the best tips. I mean, everybody else kind of tries and they get it really good. There's some offerings out there with like carbon fiber and stuff like that. But as far as the Corsa goes, I think that they're perfect. And you can get these in different colors too, but I chose a black since we got the red and black theme going on. All right, but here we go. First cold start in the garage. This is gonna be stupid loud. Hell, that's loud. That is very, very loud, but very deep. Hopefully the audio and the camera picks it up well. That is so good sounding. I'm very, very impressed. Now we have the full Corsa system with the black tips. I love it. Active exhaust, it all works. Now what we're gonna do is hop inside of the car and go for a ride. And that way I can give you my honest opinions and try to be as unbiased as possible, because this is a lot of money after all. From the headers all the way back, this is about a $3,500 exhaust.